upset.
A fight we'll talk about later on. Now, the first fight of the HBO card, the pay-per-view card that night, was Paulie Malignaggi, local guy. He beat Jose Miguel Cotto over 10 rounds. It became the first boxer to actually go 1-1 against the Cotto brothers. I guess previous boxers had lost to both of them. I don't know. He looked okay, but against a guy who
slow and pudgy and 2 divisions from what he was originally supposed to be at. Yeah.
Right. And
you know, I mean, Paulie is what he is. He's a very skilled guy. He's always had fast hands. He's very flashy. Has one of the best. He's one of the best mouthpieces in boxing. That's why he's become the draw that he is. But he's in the welterweight division. I don't know how long his span's going to be. And he's a realist. He knows that he feels that Golden Boy signed him to build up their interest in the Brooklyn Barclays deal that they have going on, which is true. But sooner or later, after he gets beat down by someone, he's going to become the Vivian Harris of Golden Boy. I hope not. I really like Paulie, but one day.
Well, one guy who's always happy to see Malignaggi in action is our comrade in arms at HBO Boxing, Matt Kaplan, who runs the Punch Zone room. So.
Yeah, he's the biggest Paulie fan there is. And I'm a Paulie fan, too. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, Kaplan takes the cake. He's Michael Cole to the Miz right now.
Maybe he should come in and introduce Malignaggi for his next fight.
Possibly, yeah.
I think that'd be interesting. That'd be great to see. Now, also on the card that was untelevised, we had Danny Garcia beating Nate Campbell over 10 rounds. He won a unanimous decision. But the talk, I didn't see the fight, but the talk about it was Campbell looked okay.
He looked okay, but he's still very past his prime. He looks slow, and he's the stepping stone for Golden Boy right now. And it's unfortunate, but, you know, some people need money like that, and that's what Campbell needed. Garcia went good 10 solid rounds with a former titleist, looked good in doing it. Campbell, I'm sure he's not going to retire. But Garcia has a lot of potential, and we'll see where he goes from here.
Right, okay. So also, we had a fight very close by in Newark. We had Tomasz Adamek winning a unanimous decision over Kevin McBride. Was this a title eliminator match, or what was this, a tune-up?
It was just a tune-up. There was no way McBride, even in the horrendous world sanctioned body ratings, they would never rank McBride that high.
All right.
McBride, well, the reason why he was picked, he's such a big guy. He's around 6'7", 6'8", I believe. He weighed 285 for the fight. And they just used him as a gauge to show him how it's going to be fighting a Klitschko.
So this was a tune-up for Vitaly Klitschko.
Basically. But not in terms of, like, skill-wise. I mean, just, you know, the size of him. McBride is a big guy. And before he fought him, Michael Grant's another giant of the division. Adamek's getting acquainted with the big boys, which he needs when he's going to fight in September against Vitaly Klitschko in a massive, massive fight in Poland. Imagine the crowd there. That's going to be huge.
That should be a lively crowd, and they love their boxing over
there.
They
do.
love their boxers. So, and we love Tomasz Adamek for.
He is. He's a, you know what? He's a blue-collar guy, hard-working. He's not afraid to fight anyone, and he's not. And what I really respect about him in main events, they don't wait around for network dates. You know what I mean? They don't wait around for network dates. They just fill at the Prudential Center, fight who they can, do a small pay-per-view, and they move on. I like that.
Right. And I also want to mention the fight that happened in Germany over the weekend. We had Stieglitz, Robert Stieglitz beating, he won after his opponent, Corinne Geber, was disqualified. And the interesting thing about that fight was that after the fight, Gerber went after the ref. It's on YouTube if you want to see it. So Stieglitz wins again, and we'll see what happens with that.